Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your monthly reading for June 2022. I think it's going to be a really exciting month for you, Cancer. I'm seeing that there's a lot of creative potential, creative energy, a lot of ideas. You may be actually taking a leap of faith in something. You may be taking, I'm hearing you're betting on yourself here. So you're cutting out, I'm hearing you're cutting out all the clutter or the things that may have distracted you before. It's interesting. It's like you're getting to the root or the root of something, or you're discovering, maybe you're discovering what you're really passionate about or something that you really love to do. And it's taken you a while to kind of come to this point. Maybe you might have danced around it for a while, or you might have played around with other things. But you're discovering something that you really love, or something that you want to kind of throw your hat in the ring with. I see you believing in yourself enough to put yourself in competition or in the game, kind of thing. You're really, it's a lot of confidence. Beautiful. Queen of Swords. I also see that you're either moving or you're going on, it could be a long trip, but I feel you're kind of needing to get away from something, or you're needing to, it's you're leaving for something specific. You're going to, in order to prepare for something, or I feel you're not just going on a vacation to relax. I feel that's there as well. But I also feel you have an agenda, you have something that you're trying to build, you have something you're trying to create. And I feel you're kind of going somewhere. Maybe there's a place that inspires you, and you're using that as how you're going to build a new, a business for yourself. Or maybe you're kind of putting something together, writing something, creating something, or, dreaming up of this beautiful future for yourself. And I feel you may be taking a trip, a vacation, going somewhere in order to do that. So I do see that here. Six of Cups. I'm hearing nostalgia with the Six of Cups. So there may be a sense of nostalgia. Maybe there's something here that you've always wanted to do as a child. And a lot of things are coming back full circle, coming back around full circle. It's in the foundation here for Cancer this month. Beautiful. King of Pentacles. A lot of abundance as well this month. I feel you're kind of committing yourself to something for the long term. I'm seeing a lot of imagination, a lot of creation, just some really beautiful creative energy. I keep seeing Disney. So maybe some of you are working for Disney, or, you're really inspired by Disney. I don't know why that keeps coming up, because I keep seeing imagination, having this imaginative spark to you and really creating something beautiful. There's this fantasy element to the energy that I'm feeling. Okay, what's in the past here for Cancer? Ten of Swords. Okay. Well, that's good. That's in the past. Future. It's in the near future here for Cancer. Yeah, new commitments. I feel you're taking on a new project, you're signing on to something, you're committing. I'm seeing this legal. So I feel you're signing papers, you're signing contracts. You may be kind of making a deal with the company, with an organization, something like that. That feels very, very strong with the Knight of Pentacles. It's you're signing on for something long-term. How is Cancer feeling this month? The Lovers. Beautiful. Okay. I do feel you're taking a risk on something here with the Lovers card. You're following your intuition. You're following your heart about something. Hopes, dreams, and desires for Cancer. The Strength. Final outcome. The Four of Swords. And we have the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay, let's look into these queens. The Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So this could also be like a business partnership. I feel like there's something, someone who is, more strong in the area of building, like kind of putting things together, making things happen. This could also be an artist is actually what I'm seeing here, which is interesting because I feel like Queen of Wands maybe would have more of that artistic maybe spark to her. But for some reason with the Queen of Pentacles, I'm seeing an artist. So maybe someone is like the art, the creative, part to the business. And then someone else is really good at the logistics, is really good at kind of planning things out, paperwork, finance is like the business part of something. So I'm seeing like a business, partnership here. So there's that. But it could also be that you're wearing multiple hats this month, that you could be kind of embodying these different aspects of yourself to create. But I'm seeing nurturing and I'm seeing creating. So this is going to be an imaginative brainstorming kind of month for you. So I feel like it's going to be important for you to allow the flow to happen because I'm seeing a beautiful flow being offered to you right now. And I feel like you're going to want to take advantage of it. So I feel like there's going to be, I feel like that may be why also you're wanting to maybe go away somewhere where you have some more like your own space, your own energy, especially if you live with others or you're kind of like around a lot of people all the time. You may feel this urge to want to just kind of be by yourself so you can have that clear mind to think and not get distracted, to be able to build something that you're envisioning for yourself. So this is definitely the month of being the visionary for you, Cancer. Let me clarify these two cards. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. The Fool and the Ace of Wands. So yeah, a passionate new beginning, taking chances, taking risks. I did feel that you're taking a chance or a risk on something, but it's like you're being called in that direction though. I feel like it's very inspired. And I feel like maybe you'll kind of get this idea in a dream. Something that's going to be given to you through your intuition. So I feel like listening to your intuition is going to be really important this month as well, because a lot of the hits, a lot of the ideas, even the daydreams that you're getting, and that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting here with the Four of Swords as well. It's in your mind. I'm picking up on, I feel like someone's super creative. So this may not resonate for everybody, but this is like a powerful month for you to create. So, give yourself that permission to do that. You may surprise yourself at how much you're able to accomplish as well. This could also be something that you wanted to do since you were a child. And I feel like that's why there's a sense of nostalgia to it. So with the Six of Cups, I feel like some of you could be reconnecting with your inner child. I feel like you're bringing out a lot of those, maybe some of those skills and talents and abilities that you had when you were younger. And you're kind of like brushing off maybe some of the cobwebs of some things that you used to love to do. And you're kind of bringing out again the Tower. So I actually really like this because I feel like maybe for some of you, there was a passion, there was something that you really loved, or there was a path that you felt destined to be a part of. There's something about your childhood, a connection to your original self, your authentic self. And I feel like along the way, there have been, because of experiences, just because, life happens, we build up these walls against these things that, are truly meant for us. Like they are so integral. They're like this authentic part of us. And so there's a transformation happening here where you're returning to that original self. But in order for that to happen, you are also having to bring down, those walls are coming down. So there's like these examining why we put up maybe some barriers to allowing ourselves to fully take that leap of faith into that Strength card. So this is allowing yourself to transform, allowing yourself to do things differently, or to do the thing that you've always wanted to do, but maybe afraid to do. So now you're really jumping over those hurdles this month, and you're really standing powerfully in yourself and committing yourself to something that it's for some reason, I feel like you're taking a leap of faith or a risk on, because it could be something that, has a bit of an unknown vibe to it. Like, how far can I really go on this? Is this something like I really have to be able to believe in myself enough to pursue this as my career, to really commit to it, is what I'm sensing here. Yeah. So it's like, investing that energy. So you're really investing and it could also be something that you invested your energy into when you were younger. And now a lot of that is like coming full circle and kind of wanting to be reborn in a different way. You may not have even realized like there was something that it could have also just been something that you've always considered to be a hobby or something that you just love to do, but you never really considered it to be a job or you never considered it to be a part of your life path. And now you're kind of seeing how much work you've actually invested in that thing just because you love doing it or something you enjoyed. And there is something changing about it. It's like kind of taking on a new face. So that's very beautiful. Love that for you, Cancer. Okay. In the past, we have the 10 of Swords. So what is the 10 of Swords here for Cancer? What are we leaving behind? What was that? What was so stressful that we're leaving behind? Page of Wands. What are we leaving behind? Definitely new opportunities, the ending to something. I'm hearing confusion. You're being guided. Yeah, you're definitely being guided away from confusion. That's the word I'm hearing with the 10 of Swords is confusion. You may have had like a pattern, not a pattern. You may have had experiences, maybe like just from the people around you or certain experiences in your life that really kind of, I don't know. I kind of feel like there's something that felt maybe a bit unbalanced or confusing, like not really sure what path to take or how to do or how to, like what was the right path for you? Something along those lines. I kind of feel like there's confusion here or not being able to see something clearly. But I feel like now there's something here that you're getting like this new beginning here with the Page of Wands. I'm seeing strong sacral chakra energy. So maybe some of you, if you're focusing on that energy center, it's going to be really helpful here and you're being able to kind of push forward projects, tap into your creative energy and reignite that passion. But yeah, I'm seeing that you're ready to kind of like offer the world something here. You're ready to present yourself. You're ready to be seen. You're making that decision and that choice. And I feel like Spirit's guiding you to that. You're kind of being encouraged, nudged onto that path. Okay, so King of Pentacles. We need to know about the King of Pentacles here. The Knight of Swords. So I'm seeing a level of mastery with something, actually. You're communicating, you're showcasing your talents, your skills. You're allowing yourself to, for lack of a better word, show off, but not in a negative way. Like you're kind of showing your skills, like you're allowing yourself to be seen. You're putting yourself in the spotlight this month for something that you're doing. You're letting yourself be heard. And it's interesting because we have the Strength card here twice. So I feel like this has something to do with allowing yourself to do this, because this may be something that we may have held ourselves back from for a long time. I'm feeling the throat chakra very strongly as well. So this is interesting. I feel like this month, the throat and the sacral chakra, which is all about creative expression, those two chakras are very, very connected to each other. So there's like a special connection between those two. So I feel like this month, there's something about your creative, authentic expression that's going to be very highlighted for you. And it's going to be long term. It's going to be something that you're committing yourself to for the long term. And I feel like there's a lot of passion towards this. So the Knight of Pentacles, what are we committing to here in the near future? What is the Knight of Pentacles about? I'm hearing that like once you make that commitment, like once you decide on something, like there's no more going back and forth. There's no more confusion about this back and forth about if this is the right path for you or not. There's going to be things that start showing up for you. And it's because you made that choice. You energetically are aligning yourself to that path. So that's what I'm being shown. It's like, I think this 10 of Swords there may have been something like you had an idea, like, I think that this is the path that I'm supposed to go down, but maybe for some time it was like, I wasn't sure. I'm not sure. Maybe sometimes fear kind of held us back and we ended up kind of backtracking here and there. But I feel like there's something about this Knight of Pentacles that I'm hearing is from Spirit is once you commit yourself, like you really make that choice within, you're sure about it. Like there's no more indecision or confusion about it. That's when things really start opening up because of that energy, that alignment. it starts with the energy first. So I hope that's helpful, because if we don't see the opportunities on a physical level show up first, what we can do that is within our control is to align ourselves energetically in that way. And then just kind of trust that the things that are meant for that will flow towards us. The Hermit. You might have had to do some soul searching as well for quite some time in order for you to kind of like to come to this point of like realizing this. I feel like there's this uncovering of, celebration, beautiful. Look at that. It's like you achieved something. You're celebrating this victory of yours. You're figuring it out. Like you figured something out. You figured out what you want to commit to. You figured out where you want to invest your energy into. It's something worth celebrating for sure. I feel like it's something you worked really hard for as well. To figure that out. Yeah, look at that. Personal happiness and contentment and joy. There's something that you're stepping into, that you're committing yourself to, that's going to bring in a lot of happiness and joy. And I think that part of it is like, I'm hearing like you won't know how much until you start doing it. Because I feel like there may have been something where we're sitting on the fence for quite some time about it. And the reason we weren't really sure, because it may be something that we never really allowed ourselves to fully commit to before. So I feel like this is something new. Especially with that Ace of Wands. This is like a new thing that you're doing, or you're doing it in a different way that you've never done before. So that's going to be exciting here for you. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised at how much of a flow that you're going to be in and how easy it actually starts to turn out for you. I get this really exciting, good feeling for you about this. So whatever track you're on and you feel like you're being guided towards, keep going in that direction because it feels good. So, okay, Lovers. Beautiful. Queen of Wands. See, you have that artistic energy here. Beautiful. I feel like you're walking away from something. I feel like you're choosing you. You're putting yourself first. Because with this Lovers card, this is about choosing what is in alignment for you. What is part of your divine path? And because we have the Six of Swords, I feel like there may be something you have to walk away from. And with the Queen of Wands, that tells me that you're choosing yourself. You're putting yourself first here. You're honoring yourself. This is about also knowing your worth, what you're worth. Oh, ooh, beautiful. Okay. So I'm hearing like a lot of the decisions that you're making for yourself, like this Strength card, like this leap of faith that you're taking in something that requires huge amounts of self-belief in oneself, is a reflection of the self-worth that you've built in yourself. So that is actually really amazing, because it's like sometimes it's hard for us to see how much we've grown. It's like, you're you, right? So it's hard to see yourself like on that day-to-day basis, that progress. But when you start to look at the choices that you're making for yourself now versus maybe years ago, you can see how much you've grown because of the choice that you're making, like choosing to put yourself first, or choosing to follow a career path that has a lot of unknowns to it, but has this but I'm going to believe in myself enough to pursue this because I know that this is like where my talent is. This is where my gifts are. And I think there's something here for me. I think I can do something with this. I just don't know what it is, but I'm going to believe in myself enough to find out. And so that choice that you're making is brave. That is huge. And you're being celebrated, not just maybe the people that are around you, but I feel like spirit, your guides, your angels, like you're reaching a milestone here. You really are in your growth and how much you've evolved. So this choice that you're making is huge. And I feel like you're like making that internal on an energetic level first, probably, of this. It's like, you may have taken some time to really assess, like think about, where do I want to go from here? I feel like you've done a lot of reflection, and now you're ready to be like, okay, I know that this is the path I'm supposed to go down. So very beautiful. I'm so excited for you, Cancer. This just feels so good. Okay. 5 of Cups. So this is in your environment. This is a sense of sadness, loss. I feel like there's kind of like a bittersweet kind of vibe to this. Again, I feel like you're walking away from something. So this could be part of that. You're in between. You're going towards your happiness, but you are closing up some chapters. You have the Death card and the Emperor. This is in your environment, though. This could be someone else, too. So take this as it resonates. This could be, there's someone here that's definitely going through possibly their own, inner transformation. There's a part of them that is also being put to rest, is what I'm hearing. It's like there's a part of the old part of them that's being put to rest. And I feel like they are rapidly changing. They're growing into their power. But they are in this place of regret and this sense of looking at what they've lost. What is this about? Can we have more information about this? This Emperor, the Death, and the 5 of Cups. What is this about? I feel like there's someone here. I kind of feel like this is someone else. I'm not really getting Cancer vibes from this. I'm getting this is someone outside of, because this also is in your environmentals position. So I feel like this is someone who knows that it's like they have awareness. They know. It's like they're watching. They know the truth about maybe some kind of situation with you. But they're kind of sitting in there, but they're not moving. But there's like a lot of changes that are happening inside. But like on the outside, it looks like silence or crickets. But there's like a tornado on the inside is kind of what I'm seeing here. But this person is going through a huge transformation. It's like they're sitting there and they're fully awake, but they're trying to make it not so obvious that they're fully awake. So maybe they're around people that like don't really understand what they're going through. I don't know. I feel like there's someone here that's going through, they're like trying to keep it together almost is what it feels like. How interesting. What else do we need to know about this? It's so clear too. Chariot. Ace of Swords. Yeah, see that clarity, mental clarity. Knowing what direction that they want to move in. And it's like they're waiting for the flag. They're waiting for the green light to move. But they're ready to go because they have this knowledge. They're aware, but they're sitting in their power. They're sitting in their seat of power. They're biding their time, is what I'm hearing. They're biding their time. They're waiting for the green light. Oh, interesting. Okay. I don't know who that's going to resonate for, but. Okay. So the strength. So this is in your hopes, dreams, and desires. This is all growth for you. This is beautiful. I love this. Wow. Look at that. The 10 of Wands and the Ace of Cups. I feel like you are having the strength to put down a lot of the things you no longer need to carry. You don't need to carry a lot of the cycles and patterns that have been on repeat for quite some time. You're giving yourself permission to put a lot of things down. With the 10 of Wands, I'm really strongly hearing the word letting go. And I feel like it's more about the kind of like this everyday practice of letting go, because I think it's interesting. They're showing me how sometimes we get into the habit of like holding on that we don't even realize we're holding on. And so we have to kind of rewire our minds and ourself to do this daily practice of letting something go. So like at the end of every day, at night, like if we're going to sleep, like if we kind of tune in It's like sensing what am I holding on to? It's very interesting. They're showing me that. And I think I actually might do this myself because I really like this practice. But it's like, what am I holding on to? And then kind of every day doing this release. And what I'm hearing is like, it will help to kind of lighten up that energy, and the newer, fresher energy can make its way in. So you're making room here is what I'm seeing here. So I'm seeing this as like a ritual almost, or something, a practice that someone can do, or maybe you're doing this month. Maybe that's what I'm picking up on, is someone is doing this, where like on a day-to-day basis, you're kind of tuning in and kind of trying to see where you're holding on to some things, maybe experiences, relationships, even things that are just not even there anymore, but you just unconsciously hold on to them, and allowing ourselves to put them down and make space and room for new beginnings, new happiness, joy. You're releasing yourself from a very heavy burden, it feels like, actually. Yeah. And I feel like it's something from long ago. Feels like something from childhood, actually. Something emotional. Wow. I'm seeing it. Yeah. It feels like an emotional experience for some of you. And it's just followed you around for quite some time. But you're letting yourself release it, let it go. Like you're on a mission to let this go. And it's like something you may have to do a couple times to really let that energy fully release. So, wow, how specific. Beautiful. Love that, Cancer. Okay. 4 of Swords. Meditation. It's going to be powerful. Your meditations are going to be very powerful here for you. I feel like there's a lot of doors opening up here for you. The 7 of Cups, a lot of options, lots of choices. Wow, look at that. 4 of Swords again. So clearing the clutter. I also feel like you're just... I also feel like you're really separating your energy from things that you're really detaching. You're doing a lot of like energy cleanse, detaching your energy from things that are just no longer serving you. And again, we have this beautiful long-term commitment here with the King of Pentacles. You're investing your energy into the long term. So whether that's in career, your relationships, or just like a new life path, there's something that there's a lot of stability in your future here, something that flows naturally. So if you've coming from a stage in your life where things have always felt a bit choppy, or things have kind of felt unbalanced, I feel like it's gonna be like a complete 180 coming up here. I feel like it's gonna be a lot more balanced here for you and a lot more stable. And there's a lot of happiness and joy. There's something long term that's coming up here for you. So lots of happiness and joy there. Very beautiful. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have that 8 of Swords. Again, I feel like this is coming out of confusion. I don't know why that word keeps coming out, but this is coming out of that either indecision or confusion energy. Take that as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. Can we clarify this 8 of Swords? The Knight of Cups. What your heart wants. It's like you're allowing yourself to embrace what your heart truly wants, and that is setting you free. It's giving you a path ahead. It's giving you a sense of direction of where you want to go by following your heart with that Knight of Cups. This could also be a release and blockage in a connection with someone here. So I feel like because we did have like a connection come up here. So I feel like for some of you, if you've been, connecting with someone and there's been a bit of like this standstill between you, like there's not that much of like movement forward. It's felt a little bit blocked. I'm feeling like maybe there's like a conversation. There's kind of like this reconciliation happening here. Let's work this out. Let's reach some common ground. Let's talk things through, kind of thing. So clearing the air, clearing the energy between you two. So I feel like there's a healing that's kind of coming in here for that. So that may resonate for some of you. Okay, angel messages. Angel guidance for Cancer this month, for June. Beautiful blessings. I feel like, as you are connecting, it's like your focus is not even on it. But as you connect to your passions, like this thing that you truly love, I feel like you're connecting to that. You're connecting to something you truly love. And that could be the other thing here. It could be something that we felt very stuck in. Like, what do I love? What do I feel so connected to? Where is what is my soul purpose? There's this deeper knowing that you're discovering within yourself here. And I feel like just that soul focus on that is just automatically going to attract so many blessings. So whether that's connections, opportunities, these doors just kind of flinging open here for you because you figured it out. Like there's like this huge celebration kind of energy around it. Like finally I reached this moment where things just make sense now. Like I get it. I know what my heart wants. I understand. So I'm really seeing a victory there. How is Cancer moving forward this month? Movement forward for Cancer this month. Intention. Beautiful. So again, see, your intentions are starting to really come into focus. Like it's clear about what you're really desiring for yourself. So it's like because of that inner work that you've done in yourself, you know yourself and you know what's important to you. You know what you're wanting. And that clear focus, that commitment, that intention is going to be attracting all of these beautiful blessings here for you. Speaking of blessings, what are the blessings that are coming in for Cancer? What are the blessings coming in for Cancer this month? Wisdom. I feel like this is about you putting yourself first. I feel like this has that energy here where we were, in that place where we're making that choice for ourselves. And that is a blessing for you because it's what your path is. That's clear. It's not, again, we're out of that state of confusion. So this is you choosing you. This is that clarity that you're being given. You're going to know it in your soul, that this is the movement forward and blessing. So I feel like there's going to be these opportunities. Maybe, again, travel, being able to go somewhere, being able to... I feel like you might be going somewhere solo. You like maybe going on a trip. But it feels like something that is going to really expand. It's going to feel like a whole new world is what I'm seeing here, like a whole new world. And I feel like it's going to be a learning curve. Like you're going to take it day by day, like almost like you're going to be in another country or something, like someplace that's unfamiliar to you, someplace that, you're not familiar with. And it's an everyday process of like learning the world around you or your new environment, something like that. That could also be like a new completely field of work, that feels like a whole new world, something you're unfamiliar with. But I feel like you're ready for it. I feel like you're ready for this experience because you know that your soul is ready to expand into it. I feel like you've outgrown the place that you've been in because there's no more. It's like you've mastered those lessons. You're going forward with a lot of wisdom into this next stage in your life, and you're ready to kind of take on the new challenges. So very beautiful, profound new beginnings here for you, Cancer. How beautiful. Okay. And one more, self-care. How can Cancer take care of themselves this month for June? Power of my voice. Again, that expression. So this is all about your authenticity. This is all about truth. Speaking your truth. Being bold, being brave. This is what I want. This is where I'm being guided. And also knowing what's not for you and walking away from the things that are not for you. So lots of power, powerful choices and decisions that you're making. Cancer, very beautiful. Okay, I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you for next month. Bye, Cancer.